Alright guys, for unknown reasons, I'm just running my head into a wall right now with the Witcher commentaries, so I've switched back to Dragon Age 2. I'll get her to the end, I'll get Hawke to the end of the prologue, and then I'll see if I can do something with the Witcher 1 again, but you never know. It might not happen. I also need to level up. Alright. Speaking of the Witcher 1, I do need to talk about this. So I've started a playthrough of The Witcher 1, as you guys might have seen in my video list. And I unfortunately cannot upload more than one video a day just for bandwidth reasons. I'm roommates with the indubitable Don't Blink, who now wishes to be known as Don't Blink the Pancake Whisperer. So, Don't Blink the Pancake Whisperer is a YouTube partner, or he's a partner of Pixel and Me, and he uploads, and he actually makes money off of it, so I don't want to take too much bandwidth, because then he's going to get fucked. So, I was thinking I would alternate between Dragon Age 2 and The Witcher videos just every other day, but you guys let me know what frequency you want to see each game. At what frequency you want to see each game. Fuck. Alright. This is what happens when you try to commentate too many times in a row. So let's level up. Right now I'm getting 3 attribute points and 2 talent points per level. I still don't need willpower for Hawke, my rogue, so I'm going to leave that be. Currently, I only have 3 members in my party. I will very shortly acquire Fenris, but I mean, to get to Fenris, I'm gonna have to walk through a dangerous city where I get ambushed by a bunch of fucking gangs constantly. And I'm gonna need to redirect threat until I've got an extra warrior to help generate it and take it away from everybody else. So I'm gonna pick up Armistice, which, it's an area of effect grenade. You throw it down. I know I've talked about this, sorry. You throw it down, the targeted companion sheds their threat, and it's sent over to another companion who is also in the area of effect. So, alright. Already have speed, can't do anything with that right now. I think I'm gonna... tough call. Alright. I want to reduce threat generation. I don't actually use evade that much, but I'll pick it up so I can get to subtlety. Alright, Bethany is just my straight mage. Nothing special, except for the fact that she's my sister. Alright, I'm gonna pick up Arcane Shield. It gives her a plus 40% defense bonus, which means she has an increased chance to dodge incoming attacks. Also, Barrier, she can cast that on herself or others to get plus 50% damage resistance. So it's useful especially at the lower levels of Nightmare difficulty, where you just get up shit creek constantly. Because your DPS people can't DPS it fast enough, and you don't have a lot of willpower and all that shit, so... Alright, Aveline. Aveline is so fucking problematic for me. I don't play Sword and Shield Warriors myself, which means I haven't made love to the statistics the way I have for every other class and whatever. So, if anybody has any ideas or has figured out a very good Sword and Shield build, let me know. I will try it out. But for now, I mean, she's Sword and Shield, which means she's never going to do as much damage as two-handed. So I think I'm going to give her a Dex Willpower Con build. And sort of ignore strength. If she has enough dex, she'll deal crits, and that will hopefully sort of make up for the fact that she doesn't do a lot of damage with a normal hit. So, dex. I'm gonna give her 2 things in willpower. Alright, the first couple of times I played this game, I always like to give, Aveline Battle Synergy. It's a sustained mode that gives companions in Aveline's party damage reduction and also defense bonuses. It also, eventually, when upgraded, will transfer threat generated by other companions to Aveline and also transfer some damage taken by other companions to Aveline. And, I mean, it's totally appropriate to her character and everything. She is... Fuck, I mean, her specialization is called Guardian, alright? battle synergy is perfect, but I eventually came to the conclusion that I don't like her to have battle synergy because it doesn't synergize well with my party or the way I like to play my party. I always have Fenris in my party once I acquire him. Or if Hawke is the two-handed warrior, then I don't need Fenris, but it doesn't matter. My two-handed warriors always pick up bravery. They always pick up bravery, and bravery increases the warrior's threat generation and also critical chance the more enemies surround him or her. So if I've got two warriors in my party for whatever reason, one of them has battle synergy and the other one has bravery, the bravery warrior is going to get nerfed because the battle synergy one is going to be taking threat away from the bravery one, who will then not do as much damage because there's not going to be as many enemies surrounding him. You know, problematic. There's also the fact that two-handed warriors, two-handed hawks can have access to the berserker specialization. There's a passive ability in there right at the beginning that allows you to do inverse damage proportional to your health, which means the less health you have, the more damage you do. And Fenris has an equivalent in his Lyrium Ghost specialization. So what happens if I give that to him, I give him bravery, and I give Aveline battle synergy, and they're fighting side by side? You know? Aveline's absorbing some of the damage Fenris is taking, which means he's doing less damage, and so it's just a bunch of bullshit and doesn't work out. So that was a long rant, I'm sorry. Aveline runs out of mana a lot, so I'm going to give her a passive ability that increases her mana stamina generation. And I could give her stagger, but she's not... No one's going to be able to exploit that yet. Bethany didn't pick up the chain lightning upgrade, so there's no point. Fuck, I never know what to do with these guys. Let's see. I could give her bravery. I haven't decided yet. Fuck, man. What should I do? Alright, I'm gonna give her Pommel Strike because it will help me control the movements of enemies better. Alright.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
Asshole.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But... Oh.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
You're a fucker.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Alright.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Athenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
I like to let Aveline do this because it makes me laugh. She's so awesome.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it.
You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Man, people in Kirkwall fucking hate Ferelden's. Calls dog lords, they call Ferelden Doglands. Alright, yeah, I've got a dog. We sort of like dogs. What's the big deal? We don't call this place, like, slave land. Jesus. Alright. Talk to me.
It's done.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
You know, most of the time I really like aggressive Hawke, not because... I mean, I know I keep saying my Hawke is a dick, but what I sort of mean is... my Hawke is blunt, you know? She doesn't beat around the bush, she's just like, it's done. Sometimes she's a little bit too mean, but that's why you have dialogue options, everyone. Alright. Is that it? I know Mirren disappears. I think there's a... Okay, sorry guys, there's a codex entry somewhere. I know there is. I gotta go find it now. Something about the Band of Three. Which is very difficult to find. It's difficult to find all the entries, I mean. I think there's actually an achievement for it. Or maybe it's not here yet. Fuck. Well, anyway, while I'm fucking dicking around... Okay, well, it's not the codex entry I wanted, not the droid I'm looking for, but sure, why not? I'll take some XP. Okay.
Any luck?
It's done.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's go. This is only the beginning.